Since February, I tell you, say, food no day, no fish, no crayfish, no isam for bush. Even Ingbe oyster self no day. Even this Nangulo, everything seafood. We no dey see them again. If we dey go, we dey come with empty hand. Even one self, we no dey catch.
The chemical for the river was, as you see us with the vest.
What did they take the chemical do?
To carry quench the fire. And the chemical kill everything for the river. They won't kill us for hungry. If you look at our children, you go see small things them for their body. Now all these things they cause them. We don't know how this kind of sickness they carry come inside this community.
The Ofiominama River is saline in nature, presupposing a different source of drinking water, which again is a distasteful reference point.
Water where they drink now Fanta. We don't talk about water. How woman people go live without water?
Now Fanta say it is sweet or not the color.
It's not sweet. You don't get this. Light it, not day. Water, not day. They try give us water now Fanta. Salt water now then they still they pump for us. Make woman people drink. Make children drink. See children. Because of money, they not go school. Nothing, no food for us. See as the village dry. Because of say nothing to eat. All our children they sick. Nurse, we go come nurse, give us a tablet. Money save no day. Shit. The children they shit. Now so we they see now so our belly now so because we not get another water. Now this water we see they drink.
From Ofiominama, the object of pain could be seen from a distance. With images of what I had seen playing in my mind, I waved goodbye to the women at the shore. With the youth leading the way, we drive from the community into the winding creek. It's very easy to trace the trouble spot because the smoke serves as a guide. You can see it going skywards. The smell of crude is very pungent, very strong down here. Now look at this. We're not yet at the trouble spot, but look at the mangrove and look at the water. Ah, man, this is a sad reality of high-level pollution. And that is what the people of Ofiominama community are going through. Just few meters further into the creek, the fire becomes more visible on Alakiri Well 9 of OML 18. The people say the well is operated by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited after its February 24, 2023 takeover from Eraton, who had initially acquired it from Shell Petroleum Development Company on the 16th of May 2015.
Then bring the well controllers in order to close the well, but we'll stay there, wait for them to complete the assignment. But rather they pull all the instrument that is holding the gas to come out. Then the next day, when we come and try to work on the well, then the fire came out.
26th February 2024, this fire occurred. We are informed the company, the NNPC, and the board director chairman, which is Chief Amange Sunday. They have not seen anything done in this fire. Look at the chemical they use to quench the fire. Everything has been killed. We are seeking for the federal government to intervene.
We have reported this issue since when the fire broke out, 26 February, but nothing has been done. We need the state government and federal government to come to our aid. We give the NNPC 2 weeks, else we shut down everything.
So just imagine for a second that, listen, I'm not trying to emotionally wreck you now, but this has to happen, okay? So to those of you who have children, I have kids, okay? Just close your eyes for a moment and just imagine if that was your community and your children would have to actually leave. They have to leave off however they can within that existence. The entire nature is destroyed around them, but they have to live like that with birth defects, kidney problem, internal organ problems. Look at the water they are drinking. And billions, hundreds of billions of naira is buried into that region every month. Hundreds of billions. They couldn't provide them clean water. Their source of livelihood completely ruined and destroyed. I just want you to know that that exists. That is the great country that you are telling yourselves that some of you have no idea the rots and the destruction they have done to Nigeria. They have destroyed the people. They have destroyed the land. They have destroyed the environment with all their greeds. And like somebody asked, Yemi Koko, where do you think Nigeria is going to start from? Where? As for those who are there, whose resources is being taken so brazenly without any respect to them, but take a look at where they have to endure and how many of them will have to die with no access to real medical care. I mean, look, you saw that. Where do you think they will start from fixing Nigeria? Where? And that's why we said you break it up. May everybody to go their separate ways. And you see how their environment can be cleaned if any serious people, any serious government is capital intensive. But it can be done. Yeah, it may take the next 100 years to clean that environment for it to be livable for people. But nature does take its own care. I'm talking about if you want to clean that place, it has to start now. It should have started like 50 years ago. But it didn't. But they are more interested in how they are going to continue to milk the area as long as Nigeria continue to exist. But see the lives, you saw the faces of the people who live in those areas. Think about them in millions and come back and tell me that you still feel like Nigeria is going to be great. For who? For sick or dead people? Maybe not. As for those who are living near water, to others who are living on far away from where the crude oil and all this contamination could be taking place, it is still no peace for anybody. Have you seen where the Fulani terrorists are feeding their cows with someone else's farm produce? I'll show you one. So when we talk about cows invading farms, some of you may think, oh, okay, maybe because the cows were passing and that is why they had to enter the farm and pass through the farm. No, it is more evil than that. And this is why if anybody is asking you to learn how to live in peace with this terrorist, that person is your closest enemy. I'm not saying closest, I say closest. Somebody who is hiding, pretending to be your friend. A total enemy. See a Fulani that want to live with us in peace. And what they normally do. And their cows.
Ada baik mah tu. C'est le traitement qu'il faut ici. Et on rase. C'est bon. Avec le paquet là, deux bidons, c'est tout. Le travail est terminé. C'est bon? On va dire 1 minute quoi. Et on va dire, on va enregistrer.
So, to those of you who are trying to explain it away and possibly think we are just overreacting, that's the evil that you think we are overreacting to. And that is why there is hunger, starvation, and poverty in Nigeria. This is what has been happening to farms in Nigeria in the last 9 years. I don't know when that video was made, and I don't know where, but that's just an example of what they do. Okay? So they cut down the maize farm, right? A cornfield. They cut it down, and they fed the whole thing to their cows. And somebody says, if they attack your farm, just tell them how much is the thing, and they will pay compensation. Are you joking? Are you mad? Eh? Do you think it's about money? Can you eat your money? Can you cook? Can you cook that money? Let me tell you something. Talking about destruction of farms. They send their terrorists to destroy our farms. And then they will introduce Bill Gates GMO, genetically modified seeds, as they call them, right? GMO, chemical seed, chemical food. And guess what? This is the word, okay? The word of the Nigeria's agriculture minister. Listen, they said, it is significant for us to realize that the technology we are talking about today is Nigerian driven, and whatever concerns that Nigerians are expressing are not unfounded. There is no technology that has come anew and does not receive pushback. It is normal. That is what do you call it, the minister of agriculture in Nigeria. Now listen, they said Nigeria's federal government has launched the genetically modified organism GMO maize variety named Tela, stating it is an effort to strengthen and boost maize production in the country. The Tela maize was developed at the Institute of Agricultural Research, IAR, at Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, in collaboration with the African Agricultural Technology Foundation, AATF, funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and other partners. At the launch in Abuja, the Minister of State for Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Aliyu Sabi Abdullahi, said the government will only do things that will promote the citizens' welfare. So, the GMO seed, they are now kind of, Bill Gates is giving them, after the Fulani will destroy our farms, destroy that and possibly kill the farmers. Now, the federal government, the Fulani government of Nigeria, right? They are now sharing GMO seed. And you know something about this, right? Every land that the GMO seed is planted, you can no longer plant natural seed there anymore. You can't. GMO seed or GMO food, they are lab created, not natural. So if people want to eat GMO, right, that they say is actually like healthy, cancer and all those things that could probably come around it, okay? Now, people should have that choice instead of an organized state-sponsored terrorism against the people, only to then give them the seed that will make all of our land no longer naturally viable to produce food. So they will reduce lands that will be viable for agriculture in the future. And if you don't have money to buy the GMO seed, then you can starve to death. If you decide to go and say, okay, I'll go and plant my own food, where? The land that has been destroyed. And Nigerian criminal government, and some of you, the intellectuals, the Bele lecturers, the Mumu lecturers, the Mumu Madus, the voluntary slaves, the on-boot slaves, sophisticated morons, you think you will leave this world for your own children to survive on what? The terrorism in Nigeria has so many factors. This is one of them. But it's already becoming a thing in Nigeria. So they will kill us, destroy our farms, and they will destroy the lands too. And the government of the contraption will help them. If there's any time for us to quickly detach from this contraption, the better time was yesterday. The other best time was today. Tomorrow may be too late. I'll keep reminding you. Yeah, I will. And I saw the videos of I'm coming to that though, okay? I saw the video of the stays in Ojudioba online. Ojudioba in Ijabode is always so beautiful, okay? You have to see all of the age grades, age mates, and all of them like groups to come and display their wealth and the success of the last year. Then somebody said, how come all of them that are going to Ojudioba every year, how come they couldn't probably tell the governor, Mr. Governor, next year, before next year, Ojudioba, how about you fix the Talaku, Bolade junction, or like fix the roads in the Jabu? Please. And then some were like, no, who will fix any road? Not a joke. Where do you think some of those people who are wearing those fancy, expensive dresses showing up at Ojudioba in Ijebu to meet Awujale? Where do you think some of them got their money from? They got their money from the same corrupt system. They are the contractors of government. They are the suppliers. And that is why most of them can't really complain. And you see, when they all look that glamorous, Ijebu Omalare, please don't disturb our steez. Yeah, don't disturb our steez. Let's enjoy our steez and all that. And as for the governor, it will be there next year, possibly driving through the same road here.
This one is going to down down there. Oh, this one gone.
So tell them, okay, maybe they can fix one of that for you. Instead of coming to display the stolen wealth that they probably like benefited from or benefiting from. Remember that. And because they are not caught, doesn't mean that they are not criminals. We know so many of them, and we know so many families in Nigebu and across Ogun State who have been part and parcel of the entire rotten system. We know that, we know them, and they know themselves too, including the Awujale himself. See, somebody got so mad, I think it was 2 days ago, when the African Wahala said something that was like about the Awujale. See, I'm from Ijebu, and I respect that too. But something about the entire contraption called Nigeria is that, you see, if you try to find out about everything, like myself, you will have no respect for all of those criminals, old and young. Oba or Obi or anybody, you will not have any respect for them. But it's so hard, for some people, that it is not about that person, it is about this tool. They will kind of pretend, but it's mostly about the person. It's the personality of the person in charge that they kind of are defending, but they will say it's this too. So I used to kind of feel like Awujale of Ijebu land. Until the day they told us that if we want to know why Ijebu has no real road, especially when Benga Gbewiri Daniel was Ogun State governor. If you want to know why there is no good road in Ijebu or abandoned roads, abandoned projects all over the place in Ijebu, maybe you should ask your Oba. I swear, that's what Benga Daniel said. That was some crazy time, 2010. People said I didn't do well, I didn't do this, I didn't. Maybe they should ask the Oba. Now then we can't realize, say, now Oba collected not once, not twice, but 3 times. Okay? There are hundreds of millions of naira. We actually not only awarded, they were paid to Awujale's Oba Sikiru Adetonos, one of his companies that got the contract, okay, for road construction, this, that. They listed them that time, I remember. And they actually tried, they were like patching the road. They were supposed to reconstruct the road. Awujale and his company collected the money and they spent it. I will say it anywhere because it happened. And that is not a character of a good king. It's not a character of a good king. That other people were, somebody even said that, yeah. Like other people were collecting bribe from Abacha. It was only Awujale who said no. That's why I respect him. Others said when Jonathan was sharing money, I think that was Elder Akinola. Are you watching? Some of you elders, you shall have a way of disappointing us. They make us kind of feel like una be dry fish. Anybody will try to bend you, go break you. But we will still manage some of you. Elder Akinola came here and he said, the reason why I respect Awujale is because he rejected Jonathan's money, but he collected Tipnumbu's money for Bokuwari, didn't he? He did. But we can leave that part of it. Abi, let's leave that part. Let's just talk about the one he rejected, and we have to respect him. It's worse. I don't care about whatever politics they play. I'm talking about somebody who actually personally sabotaged the development of Ijebu. But he received honor a lot. He received a lot of honor of bringing glory to Ijebu. Awujale of Ijebu land bringing glory to, it is just celebration of criminality mostly. It was meant to be celebration of achievement. But that's what they wanted us to see. Take off all those mascaras. Take off all those makeups. Take off all those expensive art showcase and all of that. And I promise you, you will see more than 80% of the problems. Not just of Nigeria, but mostly of that Ogun State. I know them. They know me. And that is why people like us, if people like us have power, record this part. If people like us have access to power, there's some things that will become history. Just for the sake of sanity. So yes, we hope that they will be able to tell Dubious Dapo, please, construct Ijebu the road so that it can look more beautiful that way, okay? So that people, all the guests coming to buy Otumba from Awujale every year. Say we have more than 5,000 Otumbas. It's a business enterprise. So normally, right, in Yoruba land, okay, so you have a king. Then the king will have the council of chiefs. So you have the Otun, the OC. You have the Ashik Babalogun, Yalode, Olori Odo. and all that. But in my own Ijebu, we have more than 5,000 Otumbas. No, it's not that much. But yeah, like nearly. Because now buy with the buyer. It used to be 50 million naira to become an Otumba in Ijebu land. Otumba Ujale, Otumba Shokori, Otumba Shakpara, Otumba Shungun, Otumba Odogu, Otumba Salam Salam. Everybody shall be Otumba for Ijebu. It ridiculed that place. But hey, that's what we celebrate every year. Come and show your wealth. Come and show where you've gotten and all of that. And then you see the criminals in charge of the entire problems of the people, right? They will be yes. Have you seen Otumba Gbenga Daniel? He has arrived. Then they will bring all of the expensive automobiles and all of that. And then the poor people that they have stolen from, those ones will now be miling around. They will be looking like, one day, me too. Be like, No, I'm not jealous. I'm just saying it because that's what I'm going to tell my children. My children will not celebrate that kind of a thing. And there's a reason why I celebrated it out of ignorance. But I'm going to tell my children, okay, this is just not right. All right? It is not right. It is so selfish. But they should tell themselves, fix the roads, fix those places so that when we bring guests to Ijebu, they won't come and look at us as, look at these people. Look at this. Look at them. Oh, look at, I don't know, this place is so, come on, man. This is 2024. Give us something that the guests can go back and say about the Ijebus and say, not just about the houses and all that, okay? I felt I should say that. I'm not taking calls.